Hey everyone, it's Leanne here. Welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share another Copic haul with you guys. I picked up some Copic markers this weekend and I was just going to do some swatching and show you guys what colors I got. So let's take a look. So I'm going to start with this color. It is B39 and it's called Prussian Blue. And this is a common color, especially in paints, watercolors. Prussian Blue is very, very common. So this is B39. And this is a darker color and it is more of like a powdered color. It's not a very pigmented blue. And so the next one I have is B21 and this is called Baby Blue. And this one's much lighter. I like the light colors because they're really good for doing shading. If you don't have a lot of Copic colors, it's best to start with lighter colors because you can always layer the lighter colors, whereas with dark, you don't have a lot of options. But if these were the only two Copic colors I had, I could take the light and run the tip on the dark and put a little bit of this dark ink on the light and create a shadow. So it's always handy to have light colors when you're starting out. So this one here is G16 and it's called Malachite, I believe. So it's sort of like an emerald green. I picked these up at Michael's and I went to a store out of town and they had them locked behind a glass case and I wasn't able to swatch them in the store. Our Michael's, we actually have like a roll of tape or paper, like register paper, and you can color and test out what the shades look like. So I wasn't able to test, but I did pick up some colors that I don't have, so it worked out well. This one here is G12 and this is called Sea Green, and I really like this color. I think this is so pretty. This too is a light color, but it's not as pigmented. It's more of like a muted gray green, I guess is the best way to describe that. Sort of the same as the Prussian Blue, where it's not as pigmented. And then this one is RV29 and it's called Crimson. And I have a couple reds. I seem to have the hardest time getting a variance of reds. I have a lot of rich, deep reds and it's hard to find, I guess, in-betweens to create medium tones. So I'm having a real hard time finding that. I have a handful of reds and I don't feel that I have a good variance. I have a lot of lights, more like pinks, and I have a lot of dark, deep reds like this. But I just can't find a medium tone, so I'm still searching for that. This one here is RV25, and it's called Dog Rose Flower. This one I thought would be very dark and more of a magenta, but surprisingly it's not. It's really bright. It's almost like an electric rose color. So this one was deceiving, and that's why it's kind of frustrating if you're not able to swatch them in the store, because the caps don't always match what the colors are. If you're not able to swatch and they have Copic colors in your local store but you can't test them, maybe do a look online for a chart that someone's completed. You can do a Google image search and just look up Copic color chart. And if you can find someone who's actually swatched one, then you can see what colors are which and kind of pick what you need that way. So these are the colors I picked up. I got 6. I had 50% off one item coupon and I had some Christmas money. So I purchased these and paid full price for most of them. So now I'm up to 66 Copic markers. My collection is growing. I've been collecting probably the last 8 months and using coupons when they're on sale or just picking up the random odd color that I find. Actually, here is an example of a chart that I've created. So this is a swatch of all the colors that I have, and I just took a piece of standard cardstock and I swatched them as I get them. And then I also created this smaller card, and I used to have a bucket of Copic markers that I kept them all in, and this would fit inside that. Or when I'm traveling too, I have this tinier legend to reference. And I don't have a lot of colors right now, so this works, but this is starting to fill up, and I like my colors to keep in the groups, so I am going to have to look at redoing this, or maybe purchasing one of the color charts that you can buy online. But you can do this. This is really handy, especially when you're coloring stamps. You can look at this for a quick reference, and then you can really see, if you're looking for a specific color, you can see it right away and not have to try and judge by the marker caps, because they're not always accurate. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe so you're notified the next time I post a video, or a whole video too. Thanks so much for watching.